I don't normally respond to things that are said about me on social media platforms, but this time I thought, let me just do it. Now that somebody decided to, resurface an interview that happened months ago. I'm not sure the frontline states. These are moments that reminded me that leadership is also a learning journey.
Hayi guys, mina ngiyawusupport Operation Dudula, ngiyasupport iMash and Mash. Ngiyayisupport nje futhi ngimile futhi kade ngayisupport. Yebo ngiyazi ukuthi hayi zonke inkinga zethu zivela nabantu bokufika. Ezinye inkinga zethu zivela kuhulumeni wethu lo esamvotela. Eziningi futhi zivela kuhulumeni wethu lo esamvotela. Kodwa ngeke ngikuphike ukuthi nabo abantu bokufika bayayidlala indima yabo ekuthenini lungabikho uzinzo. Bayayidlala nje indima yabo. Ibona abaphusha upowder. Intsha yala eSouth Africa nje eningi amazombi, abazi noma liyaphuma noma liyashona, abazi. Umuntu nje into ayazi ukuthi hayi imeshenti yami yase Nigeria, hayi imeshenti yami yase Tanzania, iyona into abayaziyo. Phinde kube yilento yalabantu abawu42 abashonile. Yebo ibhlungu, angifuni uqamba manje ibhlungu indaba yemphefumulo ewu42 abantu phela laba abanemindeni beyibalindile ukuthi bayabuya. Futhi ngisho noma ngabe kuthiwa une-ID noma wase South Africa, ukufa kufika noma ikubani. Ibhlungu shame le yanto eyenzekile. Angifuni uqamba manje ibhlungu, kodwa futhi isivezelile ukuthi iqiniso lento yokuthi labantu bayayintshontsha medication ezibhedlela. Labantu bayantshontsha leyo bengizikholwa ezinye, kodwa leyo bengike ngithi awu babhemi ingathi yonke into sesiyikhomba kubona engathi nje sesidlala nabo. Akudlalwa ngabo, naku babetholekele nama-ARVs nazo zonke ezinye izinhlobo ze-medication bewelisa beyangale. Uzubona ukuthi ba-selfish kangakanani. Uyatreatwa la eSouth Africa mahala la, ubona ukuthi akukho enough lokho. Fanele ngiphinde ngithathe ngiwele nakho ngiyokudayisa ezweni lami. Bese ke kumele ukuthi ama-South Africans athule ngoba kuthiwa ni-xenophobic. Saba le gama lithi si-xenophobic. Ngeke mina ungangibiza ngokuba xenophobic ekseni kuze kuyoshaya intambama, anginakwandaba nje. Iqiniso. Bathi besuka abaqashi futhi bahambe bayolanda inqwaba yabantu bokufika babe bazosebenza lapha bebaqasha ngoba bazi ukuthi bazobakholela ama-peanuts. Bese kuthiwa ama-South Africans ayimavila kabi, akafuni ukusebenza, ayimavila kabi ama-South Africans. Nabo labo qashi labo kufanele baboshwe. I-wrong lento abayenzayo. Ba-exploit abantu futhi nje le yanto i-human lento abayenzayo. Kuthi uyolanda umuntu ubuye uzomsebenzisa umsebenzi onzima bese uje umholela ama-peanuts. Hayi-ke bajabulele lokho-ke. Hayi ukuthi nje ama-South Africans amavila nje, abafuni ukusebenza, abawazi umsebenzi, amavila. Nathi-ke nathi ngoba khona abanye bethu abagqijima nabo sebejoyina kuleli lizwe. Hayi ama-South Africans awakwazi ukusebenza, ama-South Africans. Hawu guys, ngoba singawathwali nje amaqanda abhoyiliwe thina sihambe siwadayisa edrobheni sekuthiwa simavila ngokungawathwali nje amaqanda abhoyiliwe. Hayi ngeke guys. Hayi ngeke, mina ngiyayisupport nje i-Operation Dudula. Ngiyayisupport nje. Angisho ukuthi abantu abatreatwe kabuhlungu njengezilwane ngoba phela at the end of the day umuntu noma wakweliphi izwe. Kodwa nje I support Operation Dudula. Mongasiyona nje wase South Africa ungenayo emergency, ungangeni esibhedlela, ungangeni ekliniki. Uma ukhulelwe uno9 months wonke ukuplan ukuthi yabona ke baby asibeke imali ke ngigoduke ngiyobelethela ekhaya. 9 months wonke ukuthi uplan. Manje ngumuntu wesimame ngisho kanjalo ukuthi uno9 months wonke ukuplan. Usuke ungaplani ngane. Yabo uthi wenza amabombo ovela ufuna ukuthi uzodala isiphithiphithi.
You know, if I was a Zimbabwean, I would worry about the constitution that Mnangagwa is amending so that he can stay longer in power. That is what I would be worried about, rather than Zandile Dabula of Operation Dudula did not know the term frontline, states referred to states that were in the front line for comrade during apartheid. As a matter of fact, Zimbabwe was never a frontline state. Ningakhulumia manga nina. Because Mugabe, when he was interviewed, President Mugabe mentioned it clearly. He said that no, we are not going to house and help the struggle of South Africans. That is for South Africans to fight. We can help in diplomatic terms. Even Ubab Chris Hani alludes to that fact in one of his interviews before he was assassinated. So if I was a Zimbabwean, I would be worried that there is a president called Ndambuso Mnangagwa who is intending to amend the constitution so that he can stay longer in power. That's your struggle. Not a white president, but a black one. That's your struggle. That's what you should be concerned about. 1 million march Zimbabweans to go and fight against the oppression of ZANU-PF. That's your struggle. That's what you should be worried about. If I were a Zimbabwean, that is what I would be worried about. You are focused on the wrong things. Your country is laws are being changed in your country right there. Your people are being caught with stealing medication. An accident right now has exposed that. Medication that is meant for South Africans, our poor South Africans, unemployed South Africans, taxpayer-funded medication in our clinics and hospitals, public clinics, was discovered through an accident by chance. And it's not the only incident, it has been happening near Choncha, Nina near Choncha. And you're going to make noise about Nina Nabo Rutendo. You're going to make a noise. Rutendo, Machinyarara. You're going to make, your people are stealing medication. And you're going to make noise about frontline states. Frontline states say food. Zandilo Pumala, probably she's 10 years younger than me. At least. She's standing up for her country, for her homeland. Her struggle resonates with South Africans. And by the way, Malema Skakwe gets a bit deal. Malema, when you don't know price loaf brown loaf white, you don't know what is the price of a braid. You were asked that question when you were campaigning and attending AMA interviews when you were in Cape Town. One interviewer asked you that since you are fighting for the poor and you claim to be your struggle is for the poor, what is the price of braid, white braid? You didn't know. Yet you claim to be fighting for the necessities of the poor, but you don't know what the poor consume. How expensive are the necessities of the poor? One of them being bread. That interviewer said to you, Guti, the reason why I'm asking is because you can't not claim to be fighting for the poor, and yet you do not know what they're consuming, what are their struggles. You can't. They ask you what's the price of bread. When you stay in a class house, don't throw stones. Unotsile mamina kwana ko Moses Mabida wena. Sky gets a beating. He gets a beating canoto man. We are being subjected to rubbish. No. We are being subjected to rubbish. Foreigners are going to be your future employers. But what monana through crocodiles, bakuba the future employers of South Africans. Alar putela lo. Skilla kor putela lo. You will never see that. A young girl from Soweto stood up and she's standing with the organization Operation Dutula. She's definitely in the front lines of your lips and tongues. She's definitely in the front lines of the tongues of Helen Zillem, of the tongues of South African human rights. She's in the front line. She might not have known what frontline states refers to, but definitely she is in the front line of your tongues. And you once said that MK is your number one enemy. I doubt it. That's a lie. That's a lie. Operation Dudula gives you sleepless nights. They are in the front line of your sleepless nights. They are in the front line of your strategy to how to bring them down. Because they are standing against your constituents. Aban Bokfik. Definitely she's in the front line. Uzandile Dabula ne Operation Dudula yak. Na bantu bake, na ma South Africans. She's definitely in the front line of mainstream media, of international news. When it comes to immigration in this country, she's in the front line. She's the leading voice. Her organization is leading that movement. Good
afternoon, fellow South Africans. Tandazwe. There's a celebration from the useless party, EFF, maybe useless to us South Africans and useful to foreigners. Abu Zizipo and other useless members of EFF. Is a huge celebration. And there's a celebration from the ZANU-PF propagandist, Rutendo. You know, Rutendo, who insulted our late sister Tsidi Madia. Tsidi Madia, who gave great interviews to people like Julius Malema, but today they are busy celebrating with Abo Rutendo. How funny. And what are they celebrating? They're celebrating that Zandile Dabula, the president, the leader of Operation Dudula, doesn't know the term frontline states. That's what they are celebrating. So damn, ne? Look, we always knew that Zandile Dabula, Operation Dudula, these are civilians who saw the wrongs that come with these illegal foreigners, and they came with a solution, Operation Dudula. Very useful to South Africans. Even today, there is no granny who cares about Julius Malema knows the term frontline state, or Zandile Dabula doesn't know the term frontline state. All they care about getting in the clinic, which is what EFF is opposing to. EFF is supporting the dysfunction of our clinics by supporting illegal foreigners in our country. An unemployed person doesn't care that Zandile Dabula doesn't know the term frontline state. They are supporting that illegal foreigners should leave our country, and South Africa should be put first. So your party is useless. And our sister Zandile Dabula have helped South Africa in many ways, you know. And I'm emphasizing the term because we all knew that there are countries who are helping South Africa, countries like Angola, Tanzania, Zambia, and not Zimbabwe. Not Zimbabwe. You can go and look for an interview of BBC, Robert Mugabe, saying it himself that he's not part of frontline state. So Rutendo, you can laugh, you can what. Zimbabwe is not a part of those frontline state. They've never helped us. You can go and check an interview by Chris Hani telling us about the role Zimbabwe have played in Botswana in arresting the cadres, bringing them back to the apartheid government. So I don't know, where do you come in, Rutendo? So we all knew about those countries, and Zandile, yes, she might have not know the term, but there is no South Africans who doesn't know those countries. But even those countries didn't help us so that we can, house their criminals in this country. And why am I saying that? It's because of this thing is surfacing now because of they are trying to cleanse and they are trying to block what has happened. You know, this week we saw 2 groups of illegal foreigners stealing our medicine, you know, our ARVs, condoms in this country, out to sell them in Zimbabwe. there was an accident of a bus. So that's what this is about. That's why this video is being circulated now. Otherwise, that thing, I think I watched it 3 months ago, and I didn't care about it. That presenter, I didn't care about that. That guy is useless. He has never helped South Africa with anything. We appreciate Zandile Dabula. We still follow Operation Tutula, and there is no South African who cares that we should be, memorizing the terms of politics. You can listen to people like Fikile Mbalula, Gwede Mantashe, Julius Malema, saying all these, political terms, and you cannot hear them. They are not helping South Africa with anything. So we love that on the authenticity of Zandile Dabula in Operation Tutula, that they are civilians like us, and they are around us, they are within us, and they are charging forward and helping South Africans. Don't care about these useless termites. Thank you so much, South Africans.
A lot of posts where these Zimbabweans, including Urutendo, they are laughing at our sister Uzandile, president we Operation Tutula. Ngendaba yokuthi uhlulakile ukuthi achaze noma understand ukuthi what is a frontline state. Into ngathi ishuku leyo kuthina. What is that frontline state got to do nama undocumented foreigner? Does that frontline state means ukuthi people from Zimbabwe kumele bezele South Africa without amaphepha? So why lo frontline state ingasho ukuthi nathi ma South Africans we can travel to Zimbabwe without documentation? Musana ukudlala ngathi, musana ukusijwayela kabi. Wena Rutendo not so long ago bukade ulapha eZimbabwe to make sure ukuthi ama Zimbabweans awamashi against umnango wakhe lo odlala ngabantu obanzisa abantu obaphethe abantu njengane apartheid. Nina beniyo oppressor abantu lapha nalezana PF yenu. Yethi nina niyazi kumnandi nibacilele eSouth Africa. Nifuna ukuthi la eSouth Africa kube indawo yenu enicanasela kuyona. Musana ukusakhe izilima nina. Kukhona ivideo baba uChrisani echaza khona ukuthi nina abantu baseZimbabwe, amasosha aseZimbabwe ayikade badubula ebabiza ngama terrorist beyi-MK. Amazwe afana nabo Botswana ebopha amasosha omkhonto wesizwe. The first fight according to ubaba uChrisani abayilwa noma iwar abayibamba njenganomkhonto wesizwe was against amaZimbabwean, amasosha aseZimbabwe ebabiza ngama terrorist. Ebathi sebebona ukuthi bayahluleka iMK isishayile amalokuzana ama captains abo, and then they ran away bashiya izibhamu konke. Ichaza ubaba uChrisani lonto. Bese nanifuna ukuzositshela ngama frontline state. Nina abantu baseZimbabwe ngoba niyitshethi nisile senifuna ukuthi nizodla izithukuthuku zabantu bala eSouth Africa belola izwe lapho. Konke lokho siyakwazi kunevideo yababa wenu uMgabe la achaza khona ukuthi he's got nothing to do with ama affairs ase South Africa. Amabhunu awenze akubonayo yena akangene lapho. Kusho upresident wenu yakhona lo ma video lana. But nina senifuna ukuzosenza izilima because nina meke nabona umuntu oyedwa le South Africa ongafundile. You think all South Africans are uneducated. Ngoba nina nazi ukuthi le English yenu mhlambe it's perfect. Nizibona ukuthi nina nje no clever blacks la eAfrica yonke. Go and Google ukuthi eliphi izwe elu number 1 kwi education njengamanje le eAfrica. Ngeke uyibone nanokuyibona eZimbabwe. Ngeke uyibone nana top 10 eZimbabwe. Kodwa namhlanje nibona ukuthi hayi amaZimbabwe na educated, hey South Africans are not educated. Just because uhluleke nje ukuchaza item frontline state senibona ukuthi akafundile. Nizidomu nina, niziduphunga. Ukumhleka nicabanga ukuthi kuzonisiza ngani? Go back and fix your country. angazi njengoba kumanje nje ugovernment wenu use-extendile ukuthi ngeke nisakwazi ukuvota na 2027 ngoba niphethwe njenganezigqila kodwa niyabaleka nize lezobhaca le-South Africa la nifike khona nithole khona i-freedom. Hey, nobonga ukuthi sine nama leaders afana nabo Ramaphosa, nobonga ukuthi savotela inhlangano sayivotela ngo1994. Ikona niyenza iSouth Africa iBanana Republic njengamanje.
Hello Mzansi, welcome to Mgosi waseMzansi. uZandile Dabula finally responds after trending for failing to define a frontline state. So uyaphendula uyasho ukuthi she's normally not someone lothanda kuphendula whenever she trends, but uthanda clarify something ukuthi that interview is an old interview and I understand why ekhishwa nyalo. So uyasho nokusho ukuthi i-leadership like uhlezi ufunza man, you don't know everything. Just because you're a leader it doesn't mean ukuthi you know everything, and kumele ukuthi uhlezi ufunza. And ama-supporters akhe shem they are saying ukuthi bona they don't care ngokuthi uhlulekile kuphendula ukuthi yini ma-frontline states, as long as alwele South Africa, as long as alwela ukuthi ma-illegal foreigners ahambe eSouth Africa bayohlala bamseka, because naye umuntu and she doesn't know everything njengoba nawo lalamanye ama-leaders they don't know everything. So basupporters aZandile shem they are saying ukuthi ningahleka nento konke lenikufuna-ke, especially Zimbabweans. Bathi nje eZimbabwe niyabona ukuthi Holly wenu he's making big changes. Instead ukuthi nihambe niyolwela levelini eZimbabwe niloku ninenihlekana naZandile, which is something that is very useless. Please do comment what you think below down in the comment section. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. I will see you on the next one. I'm signing out. Goodbye.